All right, so welcome to We Talk Business. This podcast explores ways we can help our communities thrive in Windsor, Essex. And we do this by talking to business and community leaders about their successes and their struggles. So as we all know, the ongoing lockdown has been hard on business owners. Many were forced to close down for good after even just the first wave of COVID-19. And now we're into our third wave, where things are still quite a struggle. Restaurant owners in particular are some of the hardest hit businesses during the pandemic. And that's why today we're talking to Filip Rocca from Mezzo Ristorante and Lounge. Thanks for joining us, Phil.
Thank you, guys. Hello.
So with this latest lockdown, you're not allowed to open at all. How frustrating is that decision for you?
I had to look up the word common sense in the dictionary again to see if I was wrong about the description of it, because to allow 4 people in my house or in the backyard, I'm not sure if it's in the house, but anyways, regardless, from different households, and I can't sit at a table on a patio with 3 others, I'm not sure. It's mind-boggling that one is allowed and one's not. So let's go to my house and barbecue and be in each other's face and, drink up a storm or whatever we're going to do. But let's not sit on a patio table at a restaurant where the restrictions are in place, regards to going inside, wearing a mask, hand sanitizing, contact tracing, blah, blah, blah. Does that make sense to you? I don't think it does. So if we're really trying to flatten the curve, I don't think we're going at it the right way.
Was it in the last lockdown that you chose to not open, or were you always open until they said you weren't allowed to?
Well, when they first closed us down, this third lockdown, we did close for a month. We decided not to do any takeout at all. And then with the rumors being out there that it's going to go pretty long, we decided to open up with takeout again. And we're sticking to that for now.
Right. And so that's even through, the first, second lockdown, you had to reinvent yourself like many businesses. What was that process like?
Well, at the beginning of the pandemic, we did do a curbside menu online, which actually, obviously, it definitely doing more takeout than we ever did. But that still accounts for less than 10% of our actual sales that we were doing when we were open.
What was the biggest challenge through all of that in terms of trying to, do curbside? It's not the business model you started. You're forced into it. What were some of the big challenges there?
Well, we did catering before. We did takeout before. So it's just a little bit of a larger scale of it. So we adapted pretty well. I think the biggest thing was creating the online menus and stuff like that, and making sure that goes kind of smoothly and there's no errors from inputting the orders from the customer and pickup time, stuff like that. Some customers put the wrong data pickup, so we had a few glitches, but overall it went pretty smooth. But how much takeout can people eat? As a restaurateur, I've been supporting other restaurants as well and ordering some takeout, but it's almost a year of it. So yeah, we just want to open up and serve our customers. And like I said, even if it's at a smaller capacity, to not allow us to open at all is crazy.
And this latest decision wasn't the only frustration. There's been many over the past year, just in terms of some businesses allowed to open and offer certain services and products, and others just not being able to at all. So can you speak a little bit about some of the frustration you've seen, even just from your fellow businesses on Erie Street?
Well, I'll give you one example. I was at a store, and it was an office supply store. I won't mention the name. And I said, what do you guys think about this latest lockdown that will be coming on Monday? I think it was going to put us in gray. I think this might have been the second lockdown. And they're like, oh, it doesn't affect us. I'm like, how so? And she goes, we're essential. And I said, how so? And they said, we have a Keurig aisle. I go, you sell coffee pods and toilet paper in one aisle, and you're allowed to stay open. She goes, yep. I go, okay. So that was really frustrating to hear that from, and she agreed with me that's crazy. And then, you go to another store and the sign on the door says only allowing 485 people in the store at one time, but you can only have 10 people in here. Well, my capacity is 191. So if you divide 10 by 191, that's a little bit less than 5, or a little bit more, than 5% of my capacity. So again, I'm not sure who's doing the math or how they're figuring this stuff out. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's frustration for many businesses. We're just going to take a quick little break to hear about other businesses that make our community thrive. When we come back, we'll learn a bit more about Mezzo's plans going forward.
When we want something, we search for it. When we find it, we buy it. It's that simple. Higher search rankings will get you more business. You want to be found online? We can get you there. Web Geeks. Get noticed.
Okay, so we're back. Let's turn our attention now to post-pandemic. The vaccinations are rolling out. Infection numbers are going down. We're hoping the third wave is the last one. But even if it's not, eventually we're going to hopefully get back to, somewhat normal circumstances. If we ever get there, when we get there, what are your plans for Mezzo?
I don't know if we're ever going to get there, but, as soon as we open, last summer was a huge success in regards to the open streets. We're allowed to expand to areas that we weren't allowed to expand before. On top of that, we had a lot of street closures down here in Via Italia, which were, again, a huge success for us. We had the busiest. If I compared those 2 months, July and August last year, to any other month in the 19 years of business, they were the busiest months for the summer ever. So, again, we just need to open safely, which we've done before, and just allow us to do our job and allow us to live and to be social a little bit. So my plan is, we got some more patio heaters, so we can hopefully stay a little later at night sometimes, or if we have cooler weather, we can still operate outside. So we're ready to go and to launch our patio.
Will your business ever be the same in your mind, or has it changed forever, and how so?
Well, do I think we'll get back to full capacity? I thought maybe by September, but that's what I thought in January. But now there's no way we're going to get back to full capacity this year for indoor dining anyway. My prediction would be that we're going to go indoor dining maybe September, October, but they're already talking about the fourth wave in the fall. Yeah. So 70-80% vaccination, and we're dealing with a fourth wave. Something's not working. I'm not sure what, but again, very frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating to see the vaccinations roll out, and the third wave is the worst. It's just tells me that there's some people out there who aren't really respecting the rules on some level. But okay, let's take a question from our community. Chuck, what do you have for us this week?
Tammy wants to know how your staff has coped throughout the lockdown.
Been communicating with staff on and off. A few people have come in to grab some takeout and ask how we're doing and things like that. For the most part, they're all staying sane for now. I haven't heard of any troubles at all, but just trying to hang in there for the most part. And but they're all ready to get back to work. They're really excited to get back to work. Hopefully, with this nice weather, we get to open up the latest June 14th, but we will see. So they've been doing good.
I've seen this. I've talked to other business owners, and there seems to be a lot where the staff are pretty loyal, right? So your staff is still your staff. When you open, those same staff are coming back, aren't they?
Yeah, I've only had I had maybe one just dealing with an ill family member, not COVID related. But other than that, yeah, I think I should have pretty much my full staff back. A few have found some other jobs, just temporary to keep them busy, but they do want to come back. So when that is, we'll see.
That's great. Now, obviously, we all hope this never happens again if we ever get out of the pandemic. But if something like this was to happen again, what can we do better as a community, do you think, next time around?
Oh, that's a great question. I think we'll be obviously more prepared since we've been stocking up on some medical supplies and things like that. What can we do better? Maybe have a little bit more common sense. And at the beginning of the week, what I always say when people bring up COVID and we talk about it, this is my one-liner. If we can eradicate this virus within 2 weeks, why are we here 60 plus weeks later? And that's the end of it. So what would I do? Before going into the second wave, I would have said, okay, guys, we have I think they were announcing it at the end of November. I don't even know my dates anymore. I'm all over the board. But okay, everybody, you have the whole month of December to get all your stuff in order because we are going to close down the province for the whole month of January. That's what I would do. So what would I do if we ever had another pandemic? I would say let's be uniformed and all in this together, which we never been from the beginning, but they keep saying that we are. And I would close down the economy properly altogether. Yeah. I have friends that work in the auto sector, and I can't open up my restaurant at the beginning last March 16th, but they're still operating and making vans and doing this. 5 guys in one minivan putting it together. 5 guys. And I can't have 10 people in my restaurant. Again, common sense. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Phil. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. We certainly look forward to seeing Mezzo reopen in the coming weeks. Hopefully not months.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Phil. Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Tune in again next week when we talk to other business owners about how we can improve our communities in Windsor, Essex.